We're inside the accessibility tracker dashboard, and right now we've got an overview of all of the accessibility issues. But what I want to do is hyper focus in on this first issue, and we're going to go ahead and view the issue. And what happens when we go to view is we get a very granular look at all of the details surrounding the issue. And many of these details are extracted directly from the accessibility audit report. So here we can see the location information for the issue. We can also look at the issue description, the applicable code, and the recommendation. And then here we can even see the current status as we have marked in accessibility tracker. Current status is validated. The issue hasn't currently been assigned to any team member, etc. So there are many details here, but what I'm going to do now is analyze this issue with AI. And so what now results is we've got a choice of 5 AI tools. The first tool is simplify and explain. So this is going to be extremely helpful if you're completely unfamiliar with the issue, or maybe you're just brand new to accessibility and you need a breakdown in plain English. This is going to be the tool for you. The next is the detailed technical answer. So here we're getting advanced and we're looking at code examples to help us with the actual remediation, with actually fixing the code. And then there's an alternative approaches tool. So this comes up a lot with our clients is we will make a recommendation for the fix and the client will want to keep something a certain way. So alternative approaches gives us another way, gives us other looks at possible remediation. Then we have the WCAG Standards tool, and here we can look at a detailed explanation of the relevant success criterion. And then we have a custom analysis tool, and this is where we get into a prompt that doesn't otherwise fit into one of the first 4 tools. What I'm going to do now is go to the detailed technical answer, and I'm going to go ahead and select generate analysis. Now, it's going to take a few seconds to load. And the reason why is because the result is going to be the complete answer. And so if you've used AI, you're aware that what happens is it really streams the answer that it gives. And sometimes it can take a few seconds to load anyway, but then when it's providing the answer is coming in a stream, and so it's not finalized. So what is happening here is this takes a few seconds because you are getting the final answer. And what we can see, the answer has been given here. And so we've got an analysis of the current implementation, then an explanation here of the analysis. We've got detailed technical recommendations. And then we've also got very specific code examples that we can copy and paste. And again, this information has basically been pre-prompted by the accessibility audit. So the information in the accessibility audit is informing the AI's answer here. And so just going at step 1 with the detailed technical recommendations. Step 1 is to change the HTML structure. Step 2 is to implement JavaScript for keyboard support. And we've got all of this nice code here that is we can easily copy. And then we've got step 3, ensure correct ARIA usage. And then here we've got this, it's not the next step, but it's the next section is improved code snippets. And it says, here is the complete code with the recommended changes. So these are very nice model. This is very nice model code that your developer can take and understand what needs to happen with the code. Now, obviously, AI can make mistakes, AI can make errors, but this is going to dramatically reduce the amount of time that is needed to remediate and fix the accessibility issues. Because here, obviously, you can go to ChatGPT, you can use Gemini, and you can prompt it to help with accessibility. But now we're bringing accessibility inside the dashboard, so that we're going to save a lot of time there to begin with. But then we've got these. Everything has been pre-prompted with these first 4 tools, so we don't have to we don't have to think of what prompt to enter. It's already there. And so this is going to really save a lot of time during the remediation process. And then continuing on down, we have number 4, explanation of WCAG compliance. just using the wrong word here. The word is conformance, but it's using the wrong word. It's just AI does that sometimes. And then 5 suggested testing methods. So actually testing to see if the issue has been fixed. Of course, this doesn't mean that the issue will be fixed correctly, and that is why we also have validation. So, I don't know if you'll recall from earlier when we were looking at the detailed view of the issue, we could see that the issue status was validated. Now, this is all mock-up data that I've already entered into Accessibility Tracker, but we want to make sure that we've already fixed the issue, and then once we fix the issue, then we have the auditor validate that we fix it correctly. And so we'll be able to easily ascertain the status inside Accessibility Tracker. So these AI tools are really nice. We're moving AI closer. This isn't anything where we're saying that we've automated accessibility. This isn't anything where we have a solution and this is going to be fully WCAG conformant, but we do recognize the amazing capability of artificial intelligence, and now we're moving it closer by integrating it inside Accessibility Tracker and enabling your team to access AI inside of the dashboard without the prompting, without the need to know what to prompt, and then with the ability to look at any of these different tools to decide which of the answers is going to be best for your situation. So this is so nice to have, and it's all inside Accessibility Tracker. This is going to save so much time and money. It's going to save a lot of technical support hours. So I will link to Accessibility Tracker in the description. I will also include a sample accessibility audit report. It's going to be a link to the report inside the description. So if you want to use the free plan on Accessibility Tracker, you can try it out for yourself and see how AI can help with remediation and help save you a lot of time. And again, all we're doing is bringing AI closer to the remediation process, and that's all it is. It's not anything more. Nothing's been automated, but there's a lot of time saving. So I think what happens is people they go too far with AI. They understand the amazing capability of AI, but they take it too far to where they overstate what AI can do. AI is capable of tremendous things, but we cannot automate accessibility yet. But what we can do is we can bring AI very close in the process, and we can save a lot of time and make this a much more efficient process. So there is a free plan with Accessibility Tracker, and that's it. All of the links will be included in the description.